A good chicken parm is hard to beat. So don't, just make the damn thing. It has all the components of deliciousness. It's got cheese, melty cheese, and who doesn't like that? It's got crispy, thin, breaded, crunchy chicken. Who doesn't like that? And it's got a great everyday tomato sauce. In fact, that's what I call my tomato sauce on my website. Everyday tomato sauce. Because you should make a bunch of it, put it in a deli, and freeze it, and then you'll always be in good shape when you want to make something like this. Or like a meatball sub, or toast, the couple over easy eggs with a little bit of that tomato sauce drizzled on top. That, a little extra olive oil. Damn it. I want to have that right this minute. It's so good. So here's the plan. We make the sauce, make the chicken all gorgeously crispy.
We clean our left shoulder.
I can't, there's something I can't see?
It's all flour up
Oh,
there.
it is? I was watching the other day. What episode was it? There's a shot from like one of this low camera here. My shirt looked like I had just slaughtered a pig, and I hadn't. It was a mess. I'm a mess sometimes. Okay, come on, let's make this tomato sauce. We begin with a couple tablespoons of olive oil. Lovely. And then a small yellow onion, diced up. And we stir. And this gets, 3-4 minutes until it's softened. Love the smell of cooking onion. Love it. So we're there, we make a little spot, a little bit of oil, and some garlic. Oh, like 3 cloves-ish. If you want a little extra, like this is for you. If you're a garlic fan, then garlic up. If you hate garlic, then don't put any in. It's all cool. And once that gets fragrant, 30-45 seconds, we add our tomato component, which are whole San Marzano tomatoes. It's a 28-ounce can. I like to squeeze them. Pick one up, give it the squeeze, bust it up. Keep going. Once it simmers away for a half an hour, the pieces will bust up more, but an initial busting is preferable, and you're welcome to do it with a big spoon if you want. I like the tactile part of cooking. I really do. It's a contact sport for me. And by the way, you'll see some canned tomatoes that make you think they're San Marzanos, but they're not. Look for that, San Marzano. And of course, all the juice from the can. We give it one quick stir. We add the rest of the ingredients, and they are couple tablespoons of tomato paste for depth of flavor, 2 tablespoons balsamic vinegar. 1, 2. That does a really good thing. About a 1/4 teaspoon to a 1/2 teaspoon of red pepper flakes. If you don't like them, leave them out. Tablespoon of dried oregano, that. And because tomatoes are bitter, about a tablespoon of sugar, and we mix. The promise of what's to come at this point is so great for me. The muscle memory is taking over. I love this stuff. Could you eat it now, Chance?
Well, you could if you wanted, but you really want to give it that 30-minute.
He's a good kid, isn't he? All right, spoon out. Let's bring it to a simmer. And once it does, a little more stirring, turn it down to a minor simmer. Leave it for a half an hour. In the meantime, we'll crack on with our chicken. First up for the chicken is making it thin, because that's the key to this. Super thin, super crispy. And we like to, if anyone from
Get a new band!
If anyone from Nixon is watching, this happens all the time. It's really annoying. It's not supposed to do that. And I don't want to send it in because it'll take forever. I usually put tape here. That's all that. I don't need a new band. I just need some guy with pliers or something. All right, so here's what we're going to do. We take a piece, we put it in the bag. I like to give it just a little squeeze of oil, top and bottom, because I don't want it to rip to shreds when you're knocking it flat. And I find if you add that oil, it makes it a little easier. Then you take a flattener. What's this thing called? A mallet. Nice. Beautiful, huh? Right, you know what's next. Well, another piece, but I'll do that with you not looking. Next, you know the move. The chicken in the flour, into egg, into breadcrumbs. So we have a choice to make, but first our eggs. 2. It's a big effing egg, man. Wow. And no shell. I should go to the races because I'm lucky today. Quick beat. But now we have a choice to make for the crumbs, and it looks like this. We can choose from, and I'll let you boys make the decision. How's that? Regular panko, what we'd normally use. Pork panko, and I know we're cooking chicken, but still, definitely a porky flavor upgrade there. We can use sriracha panko, or we can use Italian seasoned breadcrumbs.
Sriracha panko, obviously.
Agreed, sriracha.
I was hoping that would be the result. I know you're used to looking at me like this, which is fine, but I don't always like to look like this. Sometimes I like to look like this. And I look like this because I'm wearing my Gym+Coffee athleisure wear. They reached out and they said, hey, are you interested in talking about our stuff? And I said, sure, but I'm not going to talk about it unless I dig it. So they said, go to the website, get a couple things. I got a couple things. And let me tell you, I don't always dress like this, but when I do, I want to be wearing my Gym+Coffee because the quality is really good. You feel like you're wearing like super high quality stuff. Look at the details, like the thumb holes on the long sleeves, the great zip pockets. It's the cut of the material, it's the way it fits, it's the way it sits on you. It upgraded my usual go-to clothing. My favorite piece of all, wait for it. Huh? Look, material, yes, you feel it. You put it on, you're like, wow, this feels great. But just look at the cut, the design. And I'm so comfortable wearing this stuff, I want to wear it everywhere. I go to the store, I'm out for dinner. They're a lifestyle brand with a focus on building a community. In fact, they are on track to have 30% of their range be fully sustainable by the end of the year and working on 100% fully compostable packaging. Okay, so what do you have to do to look like this? Well, you don't want to look like this, but you want to look like this. Just click the link in my description and use the code STCG to get 20% off your first Gym+Coffee order. And before we start, we'll add salt and pepper to the flour along with a little garlic powder. We'll give it a mix and start. Okay, first piece of chicken looks like this. Like a big ripped up blanket, doesn't it? Cover well. It's gonna help the egg stick and shake off. And then into your egg, let a little excess drip, and then into the sriracha panko. Crazy. Will sriracha panko work in an Italian recipe? Stay tuned right here on Sam the Cooking Guy. All right, so we finished breading the chicken. We'll put that on a tray and we keep going. And after about 35 minutes, that's the sauce. Nice big beautiful chunks. If you didn't like chunky, you could have it smaller. Hell, you could have put them in a blender if you wanted first, but this, I hate it when that happens.
The third time today.
God. But this is what you want. We haven't seasoned it with salt and pepper. I like to do that now. Give it a little taste. You know, you can season quite aggressively. Quick little taste. Nice. Oh. Again, just make it. You'll have it on everything. But that ain't going anywhere until the chicken gets fried. So snap. Here we go. Go whoosh, whoosh. And here we go. Oil's at 365 or 370. Pretty much won't make a difference. These are quite thin. These might be 4 minutes max, maybe 3. It's gonna give it a cool color too with that sriracha panko. I think that's probably ready. See where we're at? Yeah, that's beautiful and ready. So we'll take it out, let it drip. I'll do the other pieces, and this will go and stay warm in the oven so it stays crispy. Beautiful, we'll let those cook. I'll finish up. Then we build, it goes under the broiler, and voila, perfect. Here's how this goes down. We're going in little cast iron pans because we love them. And by the way, if you don't have a Sam the Cooking Guy 12-inch cast iron pan, this would be the time to look below and find one. So I think we're gonna go like this. We're gonna go one on each. Just a big piece on each, which is nice. I look at this like this is a serving for one person. You couldn't disagree with that, right? So here's my plan. This is some Parmesan. Not a lot, but just like a nice little amount. That goes down first. Next we follow with our sauce. And you know, there's a temptation, I think, sometimes to inundate. I don't like to inundate. I like to, shit, I don't have a good word that rhymes with that.
Fuck you, inundator.
So little on the side. I mean, you might, you know, have some bread you want to dip or something. Who knows what you'll get? Who knows how you'll make this your own? Great, beautiful, beautiful. Just a little more there, there.
I think they should take all the inundators and put them on an island.
Didn't they do that in Australia once? Oh yeah, sorry, those are convicts. Okay, a little bit more Parmesan. And then some flat mozzarella. And I think like 1.5 will be good. So I'll just bust these guys. This, like this. Beautiful. And then same over here. You know what's next. Everybody knows what's next, right? So it goes into a 350, 375 oven till everything's melted and beautiful. Then I just give it a little broil for a second for a little extra crisp on top, and then out it comes. Okay, everybody, meet the twins. Hey, guys. And now, as pretty as they are, I must. Just a little bit of this. Look, do you see how that just changes everything? The tiny bit of green here enhances the white of the cheese, makes the red pop. Over here, it's nice, but now it's nicer. And you know what I see when I look in here? I see this gorgeous sauce. Beautiful, crispy chicken down here. Shizot, that just makes me want to have a bite. So maybe I should. And armed with knife and fork, I'm coming here. cheese underneath. Let's just maybe get a little bit more sauce. Ah, damn. Oh boy. Oh boy, is that gonna be a great bite. Okay, check this out. How perfect that is. That's picture perfect, as they would call it. And then you turn it, little Vanna White action, and then you get the inside, beautifully cooked chicken, the melty cheese, and the perfect chicken. The sauce is amazing. But is there a little hint of heat coming from this, Sam? There is. It's unusual. I wonder what it could be. The sriracha panko. Good call, Max and Chance. I was gonna do that anyways. I just gave them a little fun. Snap. Okay, get off the stick and make it. Simple. Don't want to do it all at once? That's fine. Make the sauce today. Put it in the fridge. Have it a week from now. Whenever you're ready, freeze it. Defrost beautifully. Then you just make the chicken. And if you want to make the chicken early before you have it, put it in a 275 oven on a rack. Let it sit there. Be fine. Won't overcook. Unless it's in there for a long time. Okay, that's it. Thanks for hanging out with us. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't, and maybe you're new. And if you like us, well, like us. Thumbs up, we appreciate. We'd love you to subscribe. And the notification bell just tells you when we put up a new episode. Everybody, don't eat the same shit all the time. Don't eat shit, period. Don't eat the same thing all the time. I don't want to eat every bite of this, and I can't. I've been eating salad. It's really damn good salad, but still.